Oh, we're switching up the room a bit, y'all. How do you like it? How do you like it? How do you like it? It's pretty cute, right? I got a lot more work to do. It's obviously not done, but trying to go for this like pastel, gray, white theme, something pretty chill, minimal, boho still, all of that. It's a rainy day. I got no makeup on. I swear I only choose to film when my skin is breaking out because like my skin was popping and then it's that time of the month. Also, facts. Except I don't live near any beaches, so. Anyway, I was going through some of my comments and stuff and I noticed a lot of people in my DMs and stuff, people asking me just about like where I'm at in life, I guess, and like how I got here or what I'm doing necessarily. And I guess I kind of wanted to just share my like entrepreneurship story. So basically, I am a creative entrepreneur. That is like the label I guess I've chosen at this point in my life. Ask me in a couple months and it might be something totally else. But right now, that's what it is. I have been on this journey since September of 2016. I don't know if anyone has been keeping up with me that long, but long story short, I had graduated college in May of 2016. I started interning at this place that whole summer right after college. It was a well-paying internship. It did have photography involved in it. It was somewhat creative, but it was kind of still an office 9-to-5 type thing. But I overall, like, you know, didn't hate it. And they pretty much talked it up for me to believe that I was going to get a full-time job there. I mean, they would like talk to me like, hey, when you start working full-time, like it was a very like known thing that was gonna happen, you know. It was like understood that like, yeah, I'm gonna be a part of the team soon. So long story short, we had a re-interview process and I didn't get the job. Somebody else did. Somebody was more fit for it. This is why you can't plan too far ahead because the universe, God, whoever you believe in, has a plan and like it's not up to you. I was making plans of like how I'm gonna pay off my car, things I'm gonna buy for my apartment. Like I had like written out an agenda of things that I was planning to do with the money that I was gonna be making. So then when I didn't get it, I was just so confused and heartbroken. I was like, where do I go? What now? Like all my eggs were in this basket. I did not see them going anywhere else. So when that crazy plot twist happened, I was just like, I don't want to apply for another job because like, you know, to be real, I didn't really want to work there. Like it was just kind of like, well, this fits right now and we'll figure this out later, but like we can do this right now. Man, am I so glad I did not get that job. Rejection blossomed such a beautiful garden of opportunities, which sounds really, really cheesy when I say it out loud, but like that is for real how it feels. Like if it weren't for that, I wouldn't even be in Atlanta, first of all. I would still be in Tampa and I'd still probably be working there. And you know, I might have grown into another path, but I'm really, really happy with the direction that my life is going creatively and in this entrepreneurship mindset. Like I didn't even think entrepreneurship was an option for me at the time. So basically when I didn't get that job, I kind of just full force was like, you know what? I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to be a photographer. I'm going to just do anything creatively that fulfills me and I can, you know, have my freedom in it and do any kind of gigs that find me and just kind of make it. I'm just gonna make do with what I can. I was still financially getting support from my parents at the time. I had a room to kind of experiment. But eventually, long story short, y'all, that wasn't working out. I wasn't making enough money. My lease was getting ready to end and it was about, you know, rent was about to go up as it does. And I was like, I gotta make a move. Something's gotta give. I'm in a comfort zone here in Tampa and I gotta do something. Like I'm not growing here. Not that I've met all the people there is to meet because I think you can be an entrepreneur and grow in anywhere you are. I think it's possible. I just knew for myself that I needed to do something different. Like I knew that I had become comfortable and in this bubble where I really wasn't growing the way that I knew that I could be right after college. So packed up my bags, sold everything in my apartment. Y'all were there, y'all remember. Sold my couch, sold everything, dining room table. I kind of just wanted to share my story because I haven't made it at all. I don't know like what my definition of making it is yet, to be real, but I know I'm not there yet. But I know that I'm a lot closer than I have been in the past, like especially since that day I got that rejection phone call. And I kind of just wanted to like share my message and my story just because I hope it inspires someone out there who might have been rejected or who might have thought their life was going one way and then it just suddenly went another way. Because you really realize like everything happens for a reason. It's cliche and we've all heard it, but just because one door closes, it's not the end of the world. There are so many doors ready to be opened. Yeah, basically this time last year, I had made the decision that I was gonna move to Atlanta. My best friend Tay from high school had already been living here and it kind of just stars aligned, everything worked out. And now I live here with her and our other friend Alethea. And ever since then, it's just kind of been like figuring it out as I go. I will say the scariest part for me, you know, it's kind of one of those pack up and go and see what happens stories that you always hear about. But for real, I really didn't have a plan. I had been applying to jobs, you know, regular 9-to-5 jobs, any kind of jobs, like big girl jobs, before I moved to Atlanta, you know, hoping that like by the time I got here, I could have like smooth sailing. That didn't happen. Life did not work out. It's hard to get a job, y'all. I got this piece of paper that I paid thousands of dollars for. And I don't really know if it really put me ahead of a lot of people. I mean, I should be grateful. I'm very grateful for my education, and like, it's a credential, as my brother Nick would say. But that's another rant for another day. But it was frustrating. It was a really, really frustrating thing because I felt like I worked so hard. I did all the right steps. You know, this was like the thing you're supposed to do in America is get your college degree and then you'll get a job, blah, 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 blah. And like, what happened? And then yeah, you know, I worked odd jobs and small jobs, and I might end up working another odd job eventually here. I mean, my journey is like still very, very, very much in the beginning stages. I think so, but I think that I have just really embraced this entrepreneurship spirit, and I wanted to like pass that on to those of you, hello, hi, who might be thinking about it. It's a really, really fun time. It is scary. It is a lot of inconsistency, I will say. You know, you might be on this like consistent wave for a while. Everything's going great financially and creatively, and you're doing all right, and then you just get hit with a left. You know, something just changes in your road, and you're like, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Also, working from home and being your own boss really, really shows you self-discipline. The most frustrating thing for me is I don't think my friends understand what I do sometimes. I mean, I think they do to some degree, but like, you know, I'm always home, it might feel like, or I'm like always on my laptop or something, but like I'm always working. Like it's like always, like nonstop. I've kind of created like a office hour schedule in my head almost. Like I have like a lunchtime, and you know, like in my head, like 9-10 p.m. is when I don't answer any emails and I'm totally zenning out and nobody can tell me anything. It teaches you a lot about yourself and how much self-discipline you really have being an entrepreneur, being your own boss, and regulating everything. So yeah, for those of you who are wondering what I do, because I know a lot of people are like, what do you do? Basically, yeah, I'm a creative entrepreneur. I have probably 2 main gigs, I will say, that I work for consistently. I'm a YouTuber, I do modeling here and there, I do photography for various clients. It kind of just like, wherever I can get it, I'm gonna get it. And it's been a learning process, and I'm just really, really proud of me, because last year this time, I was really, really nervous. I was just like, what am I doing? Like, I'm leaving Florida, this beautiful place. I knew people here in Atlanta actually, but I just really didn't know what I was signing up for. Like, I didn't know what I was gonna do. It's just crazy what can happen in a year. And I'm really, really proud to say that I'm at this level of entrepreneurship where I've mentioned it before, guys. This isn't me doing a sales pitch. This is just for any entrepreneurs that may be watching. I really have a really cool opportunity for y'all, and I think it would be beneficial for me and for you and any other entrepreneurs you know. I'm going to be speaking at a Entrepreneurship Conference, basically, in DC. It is part of the brand Build Your Own Brand, BYOB. What it's called. If you are on that path of entrepreneurship and you need to network and you need to get your name out there and you just need to be in the mix, this is the most affordable entrepreneurship conference ever, because you know I wouldn't be going if it wasn't. Okay? I also have a discount code for y'all if you do want to go. I'll have it linked down below. Get 40% off the already cheap tickets. I feel like I'm so at a point where, like, you know, I'm past the clubbing, I'm past going out, I'm really money conscious, and I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna invest some money, I want to invest it in me. I want to invest it in my craft. I want to invest it in these things. It's funny because like I'm changing up my room, but it's all for YouTube. Like it's for y'all. I'm rearranging my room. I'm gonna sell my dresser. I have a whole like arrangement I want to do in here so that I can have like a filming station or rooms to do photo shoots. It is constant grind, constant working, constant like motivating yourself. It definitely gets hard sometimes, motivating yourself and being your own motivation, but I think it's also something to be really, really proud of at the end of the day. It's a big accomplishment, and I'm really, really blessed to be where I'm at. It is inconsistent, it is scary. Even, you know, as I'm filming this right now, a left is kind of coming my way job-wise, and I'm a little like on edge, but I'm also just excited. I'm just like, you know what? No matter what happens, it's gonna be okay. And that's just something you have to know and believe in your heart. That is it though. I think that's my journey for the most part. I just wanted to answer that because I know a lot of people are like, when did you decide to be an entrepreneur? Like, where did this come from? It was a label I was just like a little nervous to take on because I felt like I didn't really know much about it. I still, you know, don't know as much as these other people out here being entrepreneurs. I started to really take who I am seriously and my channel seriously and my brand seriously, and I was like, I think I'm an entrepreneur. I think that's what I am. I'm my own boss and I work for various people and I do various things and I'm an independent contractor, and yeah, this feels right. Who knows what's next in this roller coaster ride, but hopefully y'all will be there rocking with me when we go through it. Again, if you're an entrepreneur out there, I highly recommend coming out to this conference. We could meet, we could hang out, we could network, we could take pictures, we could do whatever you want. It's a really, really cool time. This is another thing I'm gonna ask y'all to do. If you're an entrepreneur, comment your Instagram or your website or whatever it is you may be doing or pursuing or whatever it is that you are. Comment it down below because I think it's really important that we see each other's brands and we network even in these comments. If you're not gonna come to the conference, we should at least get it popping in these comments. Did that rhyme? Bars. Alright y'all, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.